Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Happy top of the week to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, known as your procrastination strategist, your behavior change experts, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. That's right. We help you. We help you live the life of your dreams. Good morning, D. Thank you so much for tuning in. I totally agree with you. Hey, Coach. Hey, Brother Warren. Thank you so much for joining. I am just so grateful for today. I am just so grateful because I could have not been here. I could have not been here, could have been dead, could have been gone, could have not been clothed in my right mind, but God didn't see fit for none of those things to be. And so I'm just grateful for being here. Not going to be on here long, but I wanted to drop by and speak with you just for a few minutes. Wanted to get your day started. Wanted you to be, wanted you to start your work week out on a high note. On a high note. It is so important for us to always start our week, our day out on a high note. Good morning, Belinda. Thank you so much for joining. So my question for you is, this is not just for business, but in life. What is your fear in being successful? What is the fear of being successful? The mind will hold us back. The mind will hinder us. The mind will keep us in a low place because we are really afraid of doing better. And I know that sound, for people that are ready, people that are willing, people that really want it. People, good morning, Toya. Thank you so much for joining. For people that say, you know what, I'm going to do what I have to do no matter what. For those people, they don't quite understand. But you have some people, they are afraid of success. They complain about where they are, but they are afraid of moving forward to success. So my question this morning, not for you so much to answer it for me, but for you to answer it for you. Why are you afraid of success? Why are you afraid of success? I heard, I was speaking with a lady on this past weekend, and her fear of making more money is paying more taxes. That's crazy to me, because if I can make $1 million and I have to pay $300,000 in taxes, that means I can live off of $700,000. But the mindset that we have, that we want to get a little so we won't have to pay nothing, that don't make sense to me. I would rather live a life of comfort, live the life of my dream, to be able to go when I want to go and do what I want to do, where I have that time freedom, where I have that financial freedom that I desire. But we are being hindered because we think that we would have to pay more taxes if we make more money. But we are rob Peter and pay Paul to pay Paul, and we are suffer and live on just enough. I don't want just enough. I want to live in my overflow. I want to have the abundance. And see, people that, our mindset, it have to shift. Our minds have to shift to think that I want to stay in a low place because I may have to have more taxes. Or I want to stay in this place because I may have to do X, Y, Z. Time and financial freedom is what I want. If you have time and financial freedom, you got the time and the money, you can live the life of your dream. But a lot of people, we are afraid of success. That's why some people don't start. They don't start because they are afraid of success, but they're also, they're not happy with where they are. So you got to ask yourself, what is it that you really want? I think a lot of times we can't get what we want because we don't know what we want. So the first thing we need to do is make a decision. You need to make a decision. Are you comfortable? Are you really okay? Are you good with staying where you are? Or do you really want something different? Sometimes we are asked for things that we don't really want. We'll pray our way into things and cry our way out of it. We'll get into things that we thought we want because it looked attractive from afar. But you got to know what you really want. And that's why a lot of us are are not moving because we don't know what we want. If you don't have no target, you ain't got nothing to shoot for. If you don't have no target, there is no reason for you to have an aim, because you can just shoot your arrow anywhere. Do you really want something different? That's a great question. Do you really want something different? Or are you okay with just, having enough, barely getting by? And that sounds bad, but you will be amazed and super surprised how many people are just glad to be able to pay their bills. I don't want to just be able to pay bills, because, see, everybody that I pay, is somebody else's dream that I'm paying into. And some of these things are necessary and comes from, wherever they come from, your electricity and your water and all these different sorts of types of things. But there are so many things. Sister, speak the truth. Good God, golden morning. God bless you, Minister Rosa. Thank you so much for joining. But we have a lot of people, we are afraid of succeeding. We have suffered so long that we don't feel like we even deserve anything better. I know that sounds bad, but it's true. We don't feel like we deserve anything better. We don't feel like that we are even enough to have better. So we settle for what we have because we don't think better is outside of what we're used to. That's why it is so good for you to explore different environments, because you can get trapped in your own mind by looking at the things in your environment, your surroundings. When you're looking at boarded up buildings and vacant premises and abandoned houses and torn up buildings and growed up grass, you'll think that's what life is all about. And we will begin to make our bed in an uncomfortable place. Good morning, Dr. Mack. Thank you so much for joining. We will start making our bed in an uncomfortable place because we are afraid to succeed. We got to get out of this mindset that what we have is enough, because if you don't have but just enough to get you by, how you going to help somebody? Good morning, Muhammad. Thank you so much for joining. All the way from Barcelona. How are we going to help somebody if we barely have enough? I think sometimes people talk success, but they don't really want to walk success because they are afraid of being successful. Afraid of being successful. Afraid of being successful. And don't let you having to pay taxes because you make more money stop you from making more money. Do not allow you having to give a little more in order for you to have a little more. Don't allow that to stop you. I would rather have more so that I can give more any day. My endeavor is for me to be the biggest tither in my church. My endeavor for me to be able to help more orphanages, for orphans, for me to be able to help more widows, for me to be able to help more women to gain their skills. So we're getting ready. We was donated some ground. There's some work that we're going to have to do so we can build an orphanage now in Pakistan. You got to have money to do that. But if you are afraid to make it, you don't have it to give. Good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, one of God's names is the name of more than enough. Yes. But Dr. Mack, you have so many people. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you so much for joining. You have people that are afraid to have more than enough because they have got comfortable with what they have. They are afraid to have more than enough because they feel like but on every level, there is new requirements. But I would rather be on the higher requirements, on the higher end than the lower end. I would rather have more than enough than not enough. Come on now, somebody. I would rather have more than enough than not enough, living off my overflow, living in this abundance of knowing that I come from abundance, so I draw from abundance. Why would I come from abundance and draw from lack? We got to change our mindset. We have been in this position to think that we are in a low place for so long that we think that's not my birthright. That's not where I come from. That's not who my daddy is. He have all these cattle on 1,000 hills and everything in between the heavens and the earth and all the things that is in here. My daddy own it. So why would I be eating from the hog pen? Why would I eat the slop with the pigs when I know who my father is? He has servants and he got cattle and he got land and he got this and he got that. Why would I be suffering? So I'm going to ask you, not for you to answer for me, but for you to answer for you. Are you afraid to succeed? Are you afraid to succeed? Are you afraid to succeed? Just look at your surroundings. Look at you. Look within. Are you afraid to have more? You afraid to have more because you think somebody gonna ask you for something. But isn't it so good for somebody to ask you for something and you actually got it to give than somebody to ask you for something and you got a heart and a mind to give and you couldn't give it if you wanted to? I would rather have it and give it while I manage it, because you know when people know you got something, they will ask you to death. But you at least want to have it. You don't want to wish you could and can't. Y'all not going to talk to me today. I got to get ready to get out of here. I have another endeavor this morning. But I wanted to drop that in your spirit. Are you afraid to succeed? Plan to live in abundance by working with God to become more successful. Yes. See, I like that, D. I like that. D is about, if you haven't checked out my girl D Bowden, you need to check her out. She is the cash flow queen. Get your money. It don't do no good to make money you ain't collecting none. It does no good to send invoices and they ain't getting paid. You don't want unpaid invoices sitting up in your box. You want your money. You want your bottom line. You want your bank account to reflect your worth. We got to get to a point that we stop sitting back thinking, if I make a little extra money, I'm going to have to pay some more taxes. Baby, let me pay the taxes on $1 million. Let me pay the taxes on that $83,333.33 a month. And if I do that for 12 months, that will be my $1 million. And even if it's a $10,000 deal, you know, I know that I need to do, if it's 10,000, I know I need to do $833.33. You got to know. Come on. Good morning, Angela. Thank you so much for joining. But don't be afraid to succeed. Some of y'all, you're afraid to even start a second business. You need 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 streams of income. And if you ain't got but 2, you need to be working on some more. You need to see, this is what we do. And I'm getting ready to get out of here, but I'm going to drop this nugget for you. This is what a lot of people do. You make $100 and you think you got $100 profit. You make $100. You need to be investing. Good morning, Angela. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning, Robert. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, D. You making $100. You need to be investing some of that $100. Don't make $100 and go spend $100. You need to make $100 to be investing, 1, in another business, and 2, to maintain the one that you have. And then you worry about what you can spend. See, you got to spend your money out of your overflow and not out your base. See, I'm doing educational classes too. We need to get this thing right where you own a budget. You invested in business. Don't get in no one thing. I'm in all things. I'm in so much stuff that I can keep up with it. Some of y'all can't keep up with it, but I write down everything that brings me in money, because you are not going to get where you want to get on no one thing. We sit back and we choosy on what we'll do, and I ain't going to do that, but you broke. How you going to be choosy and broke? How you gonna be lack and then try to filter and decipher what you willing to do? If your bank account is not where you want it to be, good morning, Regina. Thank you so much for joining. If your bank account is not where you want it to be, you need to be adding another stream of income to your bottom line. But we do not want to do anything. A lot of us, we are afraid to succeed. Good morning, Regina. Good morning, Sherry. Thank you so much for joining. I got 3 minutes and I got to get out of here. 3 minutes and I got to get out of here. But you can't be afraid of success. You didn't suffer so long that success don't even feel attractive. How will you be choicy and broke? You cannot be afraid of succeeding. If you want to succeed, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You're not going to be able to succeed and stay comfortable. There are some things that's going to go on outside of your comfort zone, outside of your comfort place, outside of what you're used to, outside of what you can do without any strain. You want to be stretched. I want to be stretched. I want to get into some stuff that I don't know how in the world I'm going to get out of it, but I know I'm going to to get through it. I want to get out. You come on now, somebody. You can be your own bank. Oh, yes, you can. We can create our own economy. We don't have to wait on the White House, the Black House, the Blue House. We don't have to wait on another house. We can create our own economy. But I want to be scratched. I want to be scratched where I say, I don't know how I'm going to get up out of this, but I know I'm getting up out of this. I'm going to go, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but I'm going to get up out, I'm going to get through. See, you want to wait till you know how to do everything. You want to wait till you know all the answers. And do you know when that time is going to come? Never. You ain't going to never know how to do everything, and you never going to know all the answers. But you sure can learn along the way. You ain't got to know everything to start. You ain't got to know how to do everything. But see, some of y'all, you afraid. You afraid if I make more money, somebody else just going to be asking me for some more. So if I ain't got it, that means I ain't got to tell them no. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because you need to know how to say no. If you got a budget for giving, and if you done gave over your budget, then when somebody comes, it's just a no. It don't matter how much you got, because it ain't that we made a lot. I made a lot. And I donate what I want to donate. But don't let people look at you and feel like you should be doing this, because you know broke folks always can tell you what you should be doing with your money. But if they was doing what they needed to do with their money, they wouldn't be in the position that they're in. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me? Now, they should be giving that to the poor. They should be doing, what did you do with yours? What are you doing for the poor? What are you doing for the United States? Why are you worried about me sending my money to India or Pakistan? We always, we got to start in our house first. But how come, he started in Nazareth, but they didn't receive him? So you got to get in. You got to go where you are accepted. You got to go where you are not rejected. You have to go where they are appreciative and they desire your help. But when we got all these independent people, come on now, somebody, you got independent people that say, I don't need nobody's help, but you suffering. You got so many people that are not coachable because they know everything. Sometimes we can be so smart. We are too smart for our own doggone good that we smart and broke. Smart. Always got something to say. As we like to say, a clap back. You clapping back and broke. Go sit yourself down. Go and sit down somewhere and let somebody tell you something that you don't know. You may know a lot of stuff. Go where you are celebrated and not tolerated. That's right. That's right. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. And if they don't receive you, you let the dust be under your feet and you keep it moving. Don't be smart and broke now. Don't be smart and broke. Now, if you're going to be smart, you need to be, come on now, the more money increase, I will be blessing the ministry in India. Praise God for you. So we gotta get out of this mindset. And I'm gonna tell you, Angela, I'm gonna put this out there. The more you give, the more you can receive. People really fail to realize that you can give your way out of debt. You can give your way to another money level. Doors will open up for you. He said, I give seed to the sower. He ain't getting seed to the keeper. When you sow, he gonna give you more seeds. That's why we can look at the 1, the 2, and the 5. He took the 1 and gave it to the one with the 10. You know why? That still works. That still works. He would take, but we'll sing a song. The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poor. That's because the rich is willing to do what the poor is not willing to do. Look, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. I hope I've said something. I hope I've said something to get you moving and to get you thinking. Are you afraid of success? And if you are in a stuck place, even in your giving, God said in his word, that's the only place in his word where he said, test me, try me, and see that I don't give you a blessing that you don't have room enough to receive. And anytime you encounter somebody to make you know who you are, you should be sowing. You should sow into their life. So you can sow secretly. You can sow. You don't even have to sow. Thank you so much, D. You can sow secretly and watch how doors open. I had a lady. She used to she blessed and still blesses me. She just blessed me sowing into fertile ground. Sowing into fertile ground. You got to know when God place ground in front of you that will grow. But we cannot be discouraged. We cannot, yes, Malachi 3, 9 through 11. We cannot be discouraged with what we see. You sow in fertile ground and you watch how God bless you. You watch how he keep your lights on, and you watch how he keep on. You saw how the woman that was going to fix her last cakes, her and her son was going to die. It works. I live by it. Yes, ma'am. I live by it. I give. And sometimes I say, if I had over half of the money that I give, I'd be doing fine. But you know what? What God showed me, he said, you have to give because I keep giving to you. It's like the woman with the barrel. She was going to fix her last cake, but the man of God said, fix me one first. Fix me one first. And every time she reached up in there, she wasn't just able to feed herself and her son. Everybody that came to her house, she was able to give them something. So you take that for a note for yourself today. God bless you. If you're new to me, this is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and you got it, to get your dreams out of your head and to your life. Good morning, Sandra. God bless you. Talk to you later. Open your eyes and stop sending to these prosperity preachers. You better talk, honey. You better talk to somebody that's making your start sowing into people's lives that's making your baby leap. They ain't got to be in no church. Don't get it twisted to think that a person that blesses your life, that they got to be. If they make your baby leap, if they make you get on your feet and do something, sow into their life and watch how God bless you. The woman of God, I'm going to say this. When Queen Sheba went to go see King Solomon, she didn't sow into him because he looked like he needed. She was impressed with all the stuff she saw, with the structure, with the gold, with the way the people was dressed, with the food that they ate. But see, sometimes we'll put our big foot in our mouth and say, I'm not going to sow into them because they already got. They a man like me. They put on their clothes like me. They got more than I have. You cutting off your blessings when you open up your mouth. God bless you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.